Hi, this is Emma here from Emma's Antenatal. So I'm going to talk today about why antenatal classes should be taught in an interactive way rather than just sitting in a class format and with the teacher at the front just talking to you. So I've split it down into three main reasons because I have heard of classes where people are just sat listening for a whole 2 hours and they don't get chance to actually even talk to the other couples or get any discussion going about the issues, and it's such important time. There's so many opportunities in your antenatal class, time out with your partner, and really making the most of that time rather than just sitting and listening is so important. It's such a special time for you and to empower you as well. You don't just need to be told what to do. This is your time to work out, it's your journey, and work out what path you want to take, you and your partner, as you begin this journey, adding to your family. So my three main reasons here for why an antenatal class should be interactive. So number one, if you are in a class where you're just being talked at and given information, you're only going to retain 5% of that information. So that's 95% waste of your time. The proverb goes, I hear, I forget. I see, I remember. I do, I understand. So you have to do something, get involved in it. A well-skilled antenatal teacher will get you into little groups to do activities, whether you're going to practice bathing a baby and talking about the different ways that could happen, or doing a little card activity, just to get your mind working in different ways and get the conversation flowing either between you and your partner or you and the other couples, because that is the aim, to get you to retain it and really embody any information that's given. The same thing with like the birthing positions. If someone just shows you some pictures of the birthing positions or talks about why they're good, it's all very well and good, but the research is really clear that you need to practice the birthing positions. And what better time, than when you have an antenatal teacher or a midwife on hand in your class to actually take you through, what feels good, why that position might feel good and how that might be different during the actual labour, and, for your partner as well, how to get them comfortable while they're supporting you. All of these like little things that you pick up when you're actually practicing something rather than just being told. So number two, protected time for you and your partner to make plans and discuss. Just that we all lead such busy lives, and the feedback I get from couples is that it's just so useful for them. I often give like homework to talk about on the way home in the car, or the topics that we bring up, like how you was parented and how that might affect your parenting, and just ideas about how you're going to manage with the baby, like how that's going to fit into your life. So I think it's really good just to kind of touch on lots of subjects, and if you're on the same wavelength, that's fine, but quite often it brings up a few issues where you're like, oh, we're not quite on the same wavelength there. Well, there's some information to go away with, and you can develop that conversation more on your way home. But getting it started in class, having that space where you both focus together, because quite often at home, one's come home from work really stressed, or the other one is, or you're really tired, and it can be difficult to make that time at home. And number three, making friends is so important. Making new friends who are going through the same experience as you at the same time. So human beings, we are just innately social creatures, and these support networks are absolutely vital for good mental health. There's a massive big focus on perinatal mental health, so just before and after your baby, for men and women now. You know, it's all coming out how big a problem this is, you know, whether it's just a low level anxiety and low mood, or more severe postnatal depression, and even more serious mental health problems. Having a support network, knowing what's normal, building these networks before you have your baby, so that people can, well, the support can avoid running into any problems, just make you have a happier time of having a baby. Everybody needs friends, you know, when you're not in work anymore. Quite often, if you work full time, that is your social and support network. And then if you are in the house, I think many of us just get anxious about going to new groups and meeting new people. You know, what are they going to be like? Is it going to be cliquey? So if you've met a fab group of people and you all go to baby yoga together, or, you know, go to a coffee morning, or just take turns hosting week in, week out, you know, we do need that to see what's normal, what's your baby doing, what did the health visitor say to you. So developing those trusting relationships for women and for men as well. And what better time than during the antenatal class. So a skilled antenatal teacher, she'll carry that conversation at the beginning when everyone's a bit quiet and a bit shy, and just judging, do I need to throw these people in the deep end and just kind of, right, off you go, have a chat, or do they need like holding a bit while this group gels? And then it's just like noticing the right time just to take a little step back, well, you know, and let them get on with it themselves. I love hearing about groups that I've taught in the past that are now all going on holiday every year together. There's one group that have a big house in Wales every year, and I think at the last count there was like 15 children, and they're on the second babies now, and it's just lovely, it really is. But if you're in a class where you're just sat and the teacher's talking to you and then you all go, or you know, coffee break comes and how'd you get that conversation started? We're not all that good at it. I'm not, for sure. Yeah, and sometimes it just takes a bit of skilled facilitation. So in the classes I run, and any skilled antenatal teacher will do like group work where it's mums working together, dads working together. Sometimes people will pair off, sometimes pair with another couple. And when you're working on a task, you know, that's just how you get to know people, isn't it? So we'll be encouraging you to set up your own like WhatsApp group or Facebook group and meet up outside, and just get that those relationships going. So yeah, those are my 3 reasons. There's many more really why an antenatal class should be interactive. You can check out my antenatal sessions. I run a signature course, and I also run women's pregnancy yoga class as a weekly class. That's in Oldham on Monday evenings, 5:30 and 7:30. Yeah, if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll be back soon. Bye bye.